2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, Draymond Green's...
He's the glue that holds the team together, DA. Always important to have a guy who can fire up his teammates. And we're watching two very experienced veteran teams, Chris. We should be in for some high-level basketball.
Yeah, and just watch this game tonight. You're going to see coaches really trust their players. Coaches who do most of their coaching in practice and then trust the IQ of their players. Won't be a lot of play calling, a lot of free-flowing. Guys kind of knowing where to be on defense, a lot of communication on defense. This should be a fun one.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, Smith is the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. And it's Thomas in at the point. Nice shot by Smith.
Love watching LeBron whip it over to the open man. He's a genuine leader. Keeps his head up and eyes moving.
Durant sets a screen for Pachulia. Here's Curry. And James pulls it down.
Well, that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there, but they can't keep doing that.
Thomas kicks to Thompson. Thomas a screen. Thompson dishes to James. No good, shot missing. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Durant with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Durant against James. Green, the pass to Durant. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
LeBron outside. Thomas a screen. Love with the screen for James. It's stolen by Green. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The pass to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Again, Curry missing. Thomas kicks to Love. James outside. Thomas sets a screen for LeBron. The screen from Thompson. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Thomas kicks to Thompson. And Thomas has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And with his usual degree of difficulty, I mean, that's an easy one. Thomas able to just catch and release.
Outside Curry. Over in the corner, Green sinks the triple.
Anything you can do, I can do better. We got a little gamesmanship going on.
I like this. It feels like it's getting a little personal out there. It could make it all the more interesting going down the stretch.
And here is Thomas following Draymond Green's 3 to the inside. Pachulia with the steal. Love against Durant. He kicks to Thompson. He dishes it to Green. Here's Durant. True on the 14-footer.
Well, it's not always shots from deep that Durant will beat you with. He'll eat you up with the mid-range game as well.
Now here's James. Thompson sets the pick for James. Second chance shot. Here's Smith. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. But they'll get another chance. Curry against Thomas. Over Durant. James with another miss.
Just superb defense there. You could tell they definitely affected the release of that shot.
And Curry has it in the corner. Pachulia kicks to Curry. He feeds it to Durant. Green dishes to Curry. 5 on the clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. The screen from Thompson. Love with the screen on Durant. LeBron drives in, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And LeBron James has openly stated very publicly, especially last year in the finals, he is chasing Michael Jordan. He wants to be the best ever.
And at this point, he might be top 2. Jordan with 6 titles. Hard to see LeBron surpassing that. But just to be in the conversation with the GOAT is an achievement in and of itself.
That free throw, no good.
Well, it's clear that James is already an all-time great, a champion, a surefire Hall of Famer unless you're an idiot.
And he's good on the second.
Well, LeBron James can do everything on a basketball court. It's his passing that's always stood out to me. His vision at his size, I mean, historically great.
Now here's Durant, passes it to Thompson. And it's all evened up.
Oh, that's the kind of basketball Durant wants to play. Moving the ball, finding the open man. I mean, it makes everything easier offensively.
The screen from Thompson. Dishes it to Smith. And Thomas has it in the corner. Back to Smith. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And you lump in LeBron with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird when you talk about players 6'8", 6'9", who can control a game, Chris, simply with their passing.
Oh, yeah, don't forget about yours truly, but he can pick you apart. He sees over the top of defenses, and he throws bullet passes that leave the defense no time to recover.
A putback. Warriors leading by 3. Curry passes to Durant. Pachulia kicks to Durant. Green with a screen on LeBron. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Kevin, this is why Durant is a top talent. His ability to score even while getting fouled. An impressive athlete.
And you knew after the big decision to come to Golden State from Oklahoma City that Kevin Durant would feel some heat from fans around the league. And overall, he did a good job, I thought, C-Webb, of tuning it out. And he had an incredible year, his first year with the Warriors.
You're right, Kevin. And fans can hate the fact he joined a great team, but it clearly was the right move.
Find the lane.
I mean, look at these numbers. A career year in so many categories. Field goal percentage, blocks, rebounds. I mean, he just played well last year.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thomas with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. In the corner, Smith with it. It's good from long range. Smith's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Cavs.
And the 3 ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc.
Outside for Durant. Fires the 3. Love grabs the board.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
And that one's good. Green.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Thomas dishes to LeBron. Smith for 3. Cleveland keeping it alive, fresh 24.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Green. The screen from Thompson. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Green's got 7 points.
He takes the hit, keeps on finishing. That's the power of Draymond Green.
Curry against Thomas. Love with the screen for Thomas. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Golden State. Durant's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Thompson. This one for 3. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith kicks to Thomas. The screen from Thompson. Love outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's LeBron missing.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Curry, good.
Using so many devices to get his shot. I mean, that time Curry on the catch and shoot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Chris, sometimes when a player is feeling it, in that rhythm, in that groove, there's nothing you can do to slow him down. Is there a player in the league right now who you feel is the deadliest when things are really falling right for him?
I mean, James Harden. How about this guy? Now that he's getting other guys involved, he's so much harder to guard because you don't know if he's going to pass it, ending up in a successful assist, or if he's just going to knock it down in your face. And his range is just so incredible. You do not want to let that man get hot. Also, of course, we know Curry. You better not let him get hot because he'll do some incredible things. And then his teammate, his boy, his partner, Klay Thompson. I mean, just the way that these guys shoot is just so fun to watch. So, I mean, these guys, when you talk about deadly from anywhere, anytime, you got to guard these guys like they used to say when they get in the parking lot. Not when they get in the arena. You better start guarding them in the parking lot because they can score at any time.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
LeBron kicks to Love. James against Green. James in the post. Great D that time from Green.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Pachulia. Some solid defense from Rose. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now LeBron. Love outside. Over Pachulia. There's a whistle and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Young's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Warriors leading by 5. Durant kicks to Livingston. There's the feed to Young. Green, the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's the second foul, and now they might really go at him. I mean, try to get a 3rd foul and force him to sit on the bench.
The Cavaliers trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thomas passes to James. Over Durant. LeBron with another miss.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Here's Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineups. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First one falls for him. And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Green has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket. Views it as a challenge, almost an insult if a guy wants to attack him. And he just has a knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the floor.
Well, you hear the term coach on the floor often, but it's usually reserved for point guards, but Draymond Green deserves that title too. He's the general for this team in calling out defensive plays and assignments. I mean, Draymond essentially just helps run the team's defense every trip down the floor.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And with Draymond, a lot of guys can just bark out stuff on defense. But you know what? He studies the opposition. He watches a lot of tape, and really he is so prepared, Chris, going into a game.
Well, you don't get considered to be one of the best defenders in the league without working like Draymond. I mean, he'll break down film on specific players to learn their tendencies. If you miss an assignment, he'll get right in your face about it, regardless of who you are.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And you know there's something hypnotic about watching Durant shoot the ball, the calm, the consistency, the precision. This is what he was born to do.
And so Durant nails them both.
Now, look, we all know how great Durant is on offense, but in my opinion, he was one of the best two-way players in the league last year. Something that he's improved upon over his career. Took it to the next level last season.
Now, here's Rose, looking for his first basket still in this one. Right at the free throw line. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And Chris, as you said, Durant playing fantastic defense that often gets forgotten. He was able to act as a rim protector for the Warriors with his ability to change shots, alter shots in that lane.
Well, Durant had a career high in blocks last season, and it was easy to see why. 1, because of the system. 2, because of the players you have around you. But it's not just the blocks. He played an all-around great defense last year.
Now Rose following Durant's three-point attempt. Here's LeBron. Good defense by Iguodala.
Still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
Pass to Young. Screen by Young. Livingston kicks to Young. From 15 feet away, that's short off the rim. Korver with it. From deep three-point range, what a performance for Draymond Green. He has been the story for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action after this word. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me. And, you know, just really bringing that energy and that attitude and that fire each and every night, every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's, you know, in the game, whatever it is, just always bringing that energy and that passion.
A heart and soul guy, Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
On the court for Cleveland, Rose is out there with Smith. Then there's Channing Frye. Then there's Green. And it's Crowder in at the 3.
And how about the airtime improvisation from Derrick Rose, able to hang and finish with a defender looming.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM. He even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Al Livingston following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Rose. The Cavaliers trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Young's shot is off. The Cavaliers shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Crowder kicks to Rose. The shot, no good. West with some nice D. The dish to Young. Back to Livingston. Golden State moving the ball around. And again, no good by Golden State. Iguodala with the steal. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Iguodala's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Outside Rose. Green, the screen. They set the pick. Shot off the pick. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's McCall, defended by Crowder. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And Chris, you were the #1 overall draft pick back in 1993. We've seen a lot of grades taken with that pick, but it also seems that those #1 picks who aren't as successful face a lot of pressure, a lot of criticism. There's a lot on your plate to handle. Can you talk about that for us?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure for some players being the #1 pick. But I've always laughed and I've thought about players that maybe people say maybe they were a bust, maybe this player wasn't good. Well, I think you should go back and look at the GM that picked them. I mean, the GM is the guy that assesses talent, you know. So when there were a few players that were picked #1, and many players said, "What are you doing? We've played against him. We would never pick him #1." So before that, I think the NBA is about opportunity and situation. Look at a guy like Chauncey Billups. He went to Boston. He didn't do well at Boston. They called him a malcontent, said he couldn't play, and then he ended up being one of the best leaders that the game had. And so this game is all about situation and opportunity. Can you find the right fit? That's why if you're a player, you can't let frustration get to you. You have to continue to work hard, continue to prove your game, because when you play, you're auditioning for the other teams in the league as well. They're saying, wait a minute, we see his unique talent, skills, and we see his unique skill set, and we could use him. And so many times you just have to wait for the right position, the right situation.
Here's Livingston, and that one goes long. The Cavaliers trail by 8. LeBron dishes to Thomas. No good on the shot, and Golden State will come the other way. Livingston passes to McCaw. Kicks it to Young. Here's McCall, guarded by Korver. And the 3 off target. Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Smith kicks to Love. Over West. And it's Love missing.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation. The coach right there, I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Now here's Iguodala. Here's Livingston. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside Thomas. Smith sets the pick for Thomas. Love with the screen on West. And David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for West. Durant comes in for Young. Thompson, he's checked in for Patrick McCall. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Now here's LeBron. Feeds it to Thomas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And Isaiah Thomas, a dynamite score, even though he's in a small package. Chris, how much does his lack of size hold him back at the defensive end?
Well, that's when your teammates have to come in and support you. Defense is a team effort, not just an individual effort. And so, fortunately, they're stocked with other defenders that can help him out on the defensive end.
And the first one drops.
Well, how about Isaiah Thomas making his second All-Star game last season? I mean, many people felt he should have been a starter. The fan vote ended up early and giving it to Kyrie Irving and DeMar DeRozan instead, but terrific season for Isaiah Thomas.
Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. And Thomas last season setting career highs in scoring and efficiency, Chris.
Oh, well, he took his play to a new level. Only 5'9", but you can't measure the size of his heart.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Love. And Durant gets it to go.
I'll tell you, Draymond, a guy at his size, the way he can find an open man, he has a touch of magic to his game.
Love with the screen on Green. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Warriors leading by 9. Curry dishes to Thompson. Green passes to Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Love.
Last season, a big one for Curry in the record book department. I mean, continued his march up the all-time three-made list. I mean, this is just incredible. When you also set the record for most threes in a game with 13, it was 12, a record he shared with Kobe and Donnell Marshall.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Curry. And with Curry hitting 13 threes in a game to set the record, honestly, you just knew it would be a matter of time, C-Webb. He had flirted with that record so many times before.
Yeah, and one reason why he didn't get it is because usually in those games when he makes that many threes, he's sitting in the fourth quarter because his team is blowing another team out. I mean, it happened in the game after Curry went 0 for 10 from the three-point line in a loss. You gotta love Curry's heart. Payback.
And Chris, power forwards today shoot a lot more three-pointers. If you played today, I think you'd be incredibly effective in that role. How do you think you'd be in that role?
Oh, yeah, I think that that's something I would definitely have fun and relished in. I did shoot threes a couple of seasons in Washington and was pretty successful at that, but the style of play was just so different then. Big men were asked to stay in the post, and there was a lot more work in the post, a lot more pressure on the big guy to get to the free throw line to wear down the defense. So the whole game was different then. The big man kind of ruled the game. Today it's a point guard's game, and so what's great is I'd have to step out to give the point guard a lot more room to drive, to take a shot blocker away, or because there aren't any shot blockers. And so I definitely would love to hang out in that corner and shoot that easy three, or at the top after a pick and roll and pop right back. That would have been a lot of fun. Plus, it would give you freedom, because when you can shoot that Jimmy like that and you got a nice wet jump shot, it allows that pump fake to work all day. So I would have pump faked a lot from that three-point line and dunked on a lot of people. So that would have been fun to have that freedom as they do today. Just like it's fun watching these young guys let it fly from that three-point line.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 11-point game. Curry against Thomas. To the middle. He's looking for James and finds him. That shot missing.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop. Still, though, should have went for something better than that.
And the Warriors miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And Thomas has it in the corner. Back to James. Looking to get it going. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. James has got 5 points so far.
Oh, the assist from Thomas. Finding the open man. Nice decision offensively.
Green, the screen. Durant against Thompson. Durant kicks to Iguodala. Buries the long-range jumper. Iguodala's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Curry against Thomas. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Smith outside. Love with the screen on Durant. Here's Smith.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. Curry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Smith wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Durant against Love. Durant dishes to Curry. The pass to Iguodala. Green, the screen. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Oh, he doesn't need much room. Steph there with the prime time facial.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
LeBron passes to Thomas. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
One shot behind the lanes.
On the free throw, no good.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Smith kicks to LeBron. Here's the floater. Curry with some nice D.
Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
And the Cavs front office never shy about making bold moves. You think about changing coaches a couple seasons ago, even with the team's record at 30-11.
Well, T. Lue is the answer. They weathered a lot of criticism, part of the responsibility of leadership. Can't always make the popular call. You got to make the right call.
Now here's Love. After the miss from Andre Iguodala, LeBron kicks to Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
You got to like the awareness from Love, seeing separation and capitalizing off of it with ease.
Now here's Thompson. He has 5. He kicks to Durant. Over James. Durant, no good.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot.
Oh, wow.
Look out.
It's a beautiful jam.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Here's Curry. He's got 7. That one wide left.
Now, he hasn't been able to sink anything, really. His team still leads, but it's unclear if he will find his game by the time this one ends.
And here are the Warriors now. Green, the screen. There's a screen. Offensive rebound. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Green's got 11 points.
You have to be careful. This is where Draymond can really hurt you, converting off the miss.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, he just can't get anything to drop today, and his team is hurting as a result. He should concentrate on moving the ball around and getting his guys involved.
He's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Thomas. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Love. LeBron with a screen on Durant. Back to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to James. Count that bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Over Rose. And it's Thompson again missing.
Well, in the rebounding game at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
It's James atop the key. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Wallace with it, guarded now by Durant. Back to Thomas. James against Iguodala. From deep. LeBron with another miss. Warriors leading by 6. Durant dishes to Curry. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
A frustrating start to this quarter for him.
Rose passes to James. Thompson in the corner. Over Green. Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this one.
44 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Thompson with it. Now Green defending. And Thompson kicks to Thomas. Off target from outside.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
Thompson right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. That's 7 points for Klay Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Here's the screen. In the corner, it's James. Good on the triple. James has got 12 points in the game.
Got to guard James from the perimeter. He has worked on his 3-ball a lot over the years.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, how do you think?
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome
Show.
back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. This big mountain of a man is Shaquille O'Neal, and this hill of a man is Kenny the Jet Smith. Nobody had an answer for Draymond Green in the first. He had 11 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you, and the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
As we return to Oracle Arena, we get a glimpse of the commuters on BARTS, the public transportation system here in the Bay Area. Bay Area Rapid Transit. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Here's Curry. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. And it's Pachulia in at the 5 down low. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, in just a few years, it's safe to say Steve Kerr is one of the most respected coaches in the NBA.
Smith kicks to Love. The screen from Thompson. Three-pointer. James, no good. Warriors leading by 7. Passes it to Curry. Takes a 3. Again, Curry missing. And for Kerr, rare is it to see someone jumping from the commentator booth into being one of the top coaches in the NBA.
Well, we all knew that Steve had a great mind for basketball, so it isn't surprising to see his success. It's just rare to see a coach have this much success so quickly. I mean, it seems like he's making coaching look easy.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
It's Durant on the wing. Dishes it to Pachulia. Shoots. Durant, no good.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking. They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
And the wide-open shot from Green. And the Warriors miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Smith dishes to LeBron. Thompson in the corner. Over Pachulia. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Durant kicks to Curry. Back to Durant. This one for 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Durant. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, look at that. Just a mere flick of the wrist. So calm and smooth. Steph Curry.
Thomas, a screen on Durant. James, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Smith. LeBron James on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Love hits the three-point bomb. Love's got 8 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Thompson on the mark with the 15-footer.
The advanced in-between games. Just another thing that makes Thompson so dangerous.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the
Love outside. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Durant dishes to Thompson. Curry kicks to Thompson. Picked by Pachulia. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Cavaliers making a switch here. Prize checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Smith the pass to Thomas. And there's the feed to Thompson. Pass to Fry. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Out to Smith. Launches it. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Curry kicks to Green. The screen from Thompson. Green dishes to Durant. Feeds to Curry. Fires the 3. Another miss by Curry.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Crowder the pass to Smith. Screen by Smith. For the tie. Offensive rebound. Thompson uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Curry kicks to Durant. There's the pick. Outside, Green. There's the dish to Durant. Here's Curry. And he makes good on the layup. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The feel Curry has for scoring inside always looks like he has the situation under control.
Thomas up top. Defended by Durant. Nice shot by Thompson.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
The Warriors lead it. And Thompson kicks to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for Draymond Green.
And when Draymond sets his feet, catches, and releases in rhythm, watch out.
Kicks to Smith. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by Smith. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Green. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Fry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Thomas against Curry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
A different look now for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Thompson. And it's Korver in for J.R. Smith. Thomas against Curry. Clock at 6. Wide open look. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Fry.
No more for his scoring than his playmaking, but Thomas looking to become more balanced as a lead guard.
Green, the screen. Outside Durant. Green kicks to Curry. Here's Pachulia. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the Warriors moved Bogut to clear space last season. Many thought they would have trouble filling that center role. But you know what? Pachulia was signed and was the perfect fit for that team.
Kevin, my man's Zaza. I mean, he's a vet. He knew exactly what his role would be coming into the team. Still has a great skill set. Fantastic passer for a center. And he can keep possessions alive with his offensive rebound.
The free throw drops for Pachulia. Derrick Rose is checked in for Cleveland. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And one thing that everyone was concerned about with the Warriors was that they had lost too much on defense when they signed Durant. Ended up not being the case at all.
Not at all. It took them a few weeks to gel, but they went right back to being a top defensive team. And when you look at Durant, his play, he was one of the best two-way players in the league that past season, and still has the defense that could win them games, even if their offense is struggling.
Time now for an injury report. Now an update on LeBron from David Aldridge. What'd you find out, David?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Cavaliers. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
Let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on it.
They set the pick. Rose dishes to Fry. Back to Rose. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
And with D. Rose going through the free agent process this past summer, very different market than when he first signed his big extension back in 2012. But still, there were teams that wanted what he has to offer, and he'll make an impact.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses. And for Rose in his free agency, he isn't, Greg, the same player he once was, but he can still run a team, and he can get you some points.
Yeah, and his leadership is a big part of the package now. He can be a good mentor to upcoming guards in an organization, act as kind of that bridge, if you will, for a team, or that missing piece for a franchise looking to make a run. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Is checked in for the Warriors. Cleveland also making some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Fry. James comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Iman Shumpert. Now here's Iguodala. 5 points in the game. Green with a screen on Rose. Iguodala with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Iguodala kicks to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Green's got 16 points.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependent.
Love with the screen on Iguodala. And the pass to Love. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Iguodala, the pass to Durant. Picked by Pachulia. Iguodala dishes to Pachulia. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's LeBron. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Curry. Durant for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Over in the corner, Rose. Cleveland gets it back. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And I want to see more of this. Love is excellent at muscling through contact. It doesn't matter how hard you hit him, he can still get it done.
And Chris, one thing I'm sure you appreciate about Kevin Love's game is his passing.
Oh, definitely. I love his Wes Unseld, the ode to Wes Unseld outlet pass that he does. I mean, just touchdown strikes. Good vision in the high post as well.
And the Cavs trade for Isaiah Thomas reunites 2 former teammates. He and Kevin Love actually played a little AAU ball together, both of them growing up in the Pacific Northwest.
Now, here is Young from the baseline. And that one hits back iron.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Love with the screen on Green. Thomas goes in over Green. Keeps it alive. And Love with a second chance points. Love's got 13. Warriors leading by 4. Young outside. He kicks it to Livingston. And the rejection by James.
Oh, love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist. You better check your rear view when you're driving to the hole.
Now here's LeBron. 12 points for him. Back to Crowder. Love with the screen for Crowder. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And back in high school, Isaiah Thomas used to ride the train down to Portland and stay the weekend at the Love's family house. For those two teaming up once again at this level, that's pretty surreal.
Now here is Young. Shoots over Crowder. Bank shot, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. 54 seconds left in the third quarter, and he makes that one. Crowder's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Right side, Green shoots a fader. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation to Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Now here's James. Back to Love. Over Green. Love can't hit. The Warriors shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And here's Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Outside Durant. Over LeBron. No good on that last second attempt there. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go, good shot, great shot, right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice and all the stuff we do on point.
That's Steve Kerr. This is what his teams do. They take away a lot of easy shots, easy baskets.
Yeah, you heard him. Ice the screens. Communicate. Give me everything you've got defensively.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. So on the floor for Cleveland, it's Love and Fry, the sharp-shooting big man. Rose is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Crowder in at the threesome.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Shooting 2.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. And so here is Golden State. Curry kicks it to West. Golden State moving it around. But Trey. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Crowder's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Passes it to Love. Rose, a screen on Young. Love kicks to Crowder. Outside Rose. He dishes it to Love. He feeds it to Crowder. 4 on the shot clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. And for the Warriors, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And Young kicks to McCaw. Young outside. Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 20.
He is taking smart shots out there and knocking it down. Outstanding work from the three-point line so far.
Love with the screen for Rose. It's not going to go for him. Good defensive work there by Young. Rose against Curry. Lets it go from 11, and he knocks down the jumper. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Look, we talk about how Curry can score from anywhere. That's an easy shot for him, mid-range.
Rose sets the screen for Crowder. A wide open look for Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. There's a good screen. Iguodala, the pass to West. It's hauled in by Fry.
I like the burst to the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
Charity stripe shot. That doesn't go either for Rose. Warriors leading by 5. Young dishes to Curry. From deep three-point range, Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Shumpert with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And Shumpert kicks to Rose. Rose with another miss.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Will it go? Here's Fry, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
As Channing Frye has a game that's more finesse than most guys close to 7 feet. Not a great rebounder, but he's a better defender than some may think.
Some changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for West. Kevin Durant comes in for Nick Young. And it's Thompson in for McCaw. Cleveland also making some changes. James comes in for Crowder. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Iman Shumpert. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Now here's Iguodala. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Durant, the shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
James against Iguodala. Over Iguodala. James misses.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot. Wow, he's only going to hit that shot about 1 out of 10 times.
Here's Thomas. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Love with the screen on Durant. Thomas passes to Love. Misses the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Love. Rose dishes to Love. Back to Rose. Outside for Thomas. Offensive rebound. Here's Fry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. They get Andre Iguodala. And Channing Frye was really ahead of the curve when it comes to the pick and pop three-point shooting big man, Chris.
Well, didn't he demonstrate the value of that threat? I mean, once opposing coaches saw how tough it was to defend, that means kind of guard that guard and get back to him. He caught on.
2 shots.
Free throw, good from Fry.
You know, something we've seen a few times that the Warriors went through last season was super teams needed time to gel. Not the same incredible start for the Warriors. They weren't able to match their 73-win season, but who cares when you bring home that chip?
Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. And both free throws good for Fry. As the games went on, however, the Warriors looked more and more cohesive as a team. Took some bumps getting there, but it was worth the wait.
Well, we saw the same thing in Miami with LeBron, Bosh, and Wade, or in Boston with KG, Pierce, and Allen, and so on. So finding your roles and figuring out who needs to do what, it's a big part of NBA basketball. The Warriors were not exempt from that, even with Durant.
Now here's Thomas after the miss from Stephen Curry. Thomas kicks to Love. Inside, James. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Yeah, and Kevin Love played the first 6 years of his NBA career with the Minnesota Timberwolves, posting gaudy numbers. I mean, but he never was able to guide them to the playoffs. He was more than ready to join the Big Three in Cleveland.
Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. And the thing that stands out is Kevin Love's unselfishness. He's such a team player. See, Webb, he knew he'd have to make sacrifices in Cleveland, and he has.
Yeah, he's made big sacrifices, and it's taken some time for them to gel. I mean, once Kevin figured out when and where to insert his game, he was a big impact when he gained confidence. He's only getting better.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Stephen Curry. James misses. Warriors leading by 6. Beyond the arc. The shot by Thompson, no good. Thomas kicks to James. Love against Durant. Love with the screen for James. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. And the shot goes down. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Oh, such a terrific defender. Iguodala jump-starting that fast break.
Iguodala against LeBron. Inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
One shot.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
Well, and you hear about the Warriors having, an unfair amount of talent. I mean, there's a little bit of truth to that. This roster stacked when you look at 2 MVPs at the heart and soul of guys like Draymond Green and Andre Iguodala. When you look at a sharpshooter like a Thompson, I mean, you know, of course, those guys can play. But still, 4 All-Stars on the team has happened plenty of times in the past, but I would beg to differ that is, you know, misleading, because I don't know if the 4 players were individually as good as some of the guys on this team.
Thompson with the bucket.
Don't forget, he had a 3 in the first half. He can really hurt you from out there.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. James, the pass to Love. Back to James. Love dishes to Thompson. For 3, Smith. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Curry against Thomas. With some arc. But they get it back. Green. Isaiah Thomas grabs the miss. Thomas got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. Smith kicks to James. Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And, boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
I'm not a doctor, but nothing about that play screams minor injury. Obviously, this could be a real concern.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. Dishes it to Durant. Pachulia with the screen on LeBron. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Clock at 6. Picked by Pachulia. And here's Iguodala outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Outside Thomas. Thomas a screen. James kicks to Thomas. No good on the triple.
He hit a 3 in the first half. Now he's searching for his first outside shot in the second half.
Curry against Thomas. Pachulia with the screen on LeBron. Off the pick. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
LeBron against Iguodala. James the pass to Thompson. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Thompson, he just isn't an offensive powerhouse. Everyone just wants to credit him for that. But with also his length, his height, his speed, it allows him to guard many positions on the floor. One of the best two-way players this game has.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Here's Thomas, looking to get back on track here. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Curry. Thompson misses.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
I mean, truth is, if you play long enough, sometimes you're going to have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence.
It's LeBron with the drive. Second shot opportunity, and play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, pretty obvious over the back call there, but being out of position, that was really the only option.
He went for it. I'll give him that. Showing some fight on the boards, even if it's not the smartest play in the world.
Two shots. Move shot.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Pachulia with the screen on Smith. Picked by Pachulia. Curry wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 30 points for Steph Curry. The Cavaliers trail by 11. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, and you talk about instant offense. Isaiah Thomas absolutely is in that category. Defensively, you have to game plan for this guy.
Now here's Curry over Thomas. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 8.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry from outside the arc. Rebound Love. Love's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 8. Durant dishes to Curry. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Curry's got 32 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Kevin Durant.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
.52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hits the three-point bomb.
Look at Smith, how he moves when screens are involved. He has an ability to get free, to just get that little bit of space to let it fly in these situations.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Thomas against Curry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And great scorers find a way to get themselves to the free throw line. Kevin Durant certainly falls into that category.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Well, that's what I call cool under fire. You know, those should be the nails in the coffin.
LeBron kicks to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Again, the miss by Smith.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Durant, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession. The 3. And it's Smith again missing. Curry against Thomas. Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. During the second half, KD, we heard Coach call for you to take this game over. He said it's KD time. How did that change your approach?
Well, I know I got to be aggressive. You know, no matter if I'm making shots or missing them. You know, I was trying to find my teammates and, you know, be a decoy out there. So guys were making shots for us, and, you know, we played great defense at the end.
I know guys want to hear their number called, but I also know you were happier to get the win. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.